First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take the hot road and hop in. First impression, you OPN. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that hot road and hop in. Monarch butterflies, you should open up. I'm trying to put your heart together, found it broken up. Going up in smoke, smoking up. Make sure the children in the house, she's inappropriate. The way she's approaching us, I disassociate, exfoliate, the renegotiate. She's closing up. Come to visit me, she say that she the loneliest, and it's hard to open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up, tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion walk.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So today, as you can see, I'm doing something a little bit different. I'm going to show you what I eat in a full day. Today is Sunday, so it's a weekend day, so it's a little bit more relaxed. I'm able to spend a little bit more time on the meal, so I thought this would be fun to include. As you can see in my breakfast, we had a smoothie this morning, and then I also made up some soy chorizo and jalapeno cheese waffles. So trying to balance out the bad with the good. And then also I am drinking some watermelon kombucha, as we lovingly call in this house, buchi juice. This is a staple in our diet. We try to drink as much as you can. Fermented foods are really good for you, so I feel so good after I drink kombucha, and I don't know if it's partially a placebo effect or what, but I just feel a lot better once I have some kombucha. So on the weekend, we get our day started around 9:30. This morning it was really nice. It's supposed to get super windy later today, so my husband went for a run, I went for a walk, and then I let the frozen fruit thaw while I went on my walk, and then I came back and then did a smoothie and did the waffles like I showed you. So I put everything in chronometer, I'm not really sure how to say it, but so I can kind of keep track of exactly what nutrients I'm getting in. I don't do this every day as it is a little bit time consuming, but I do try to do it. Probably recently I've tried to do it at least once or twice a week, just so I make sure that I'm getting all of the nutrients that I think I am, or just seeing where I'm falling short and trying to add that into my diet. So I will put that on the screen as each meal goes on as well, so that you can see the marks that I'm trying to meet. Other than that, I'll see you at lunch. Hey everybody. All right, so it's lunchtime. So I had to choose between, I'm just gonna eat leftovers for lunch from what I cooked earlier this week or a couple days ago. So I had the choice between tacos and pasta, so I'm gonna go with pasta. I made this creamy tomato sauce out of the almond and cashew pulp from the milk that I made in my last video actually. So this actually turned out really great. If you saw on my Instagram, I noted about this, but I tried to make kind of a vodka sauce, but I didn't have any vodka, so I just kind of threw some things together and it turned out really great. So I'm gonna put that on my pasta primavera.
First impression.
All right, so there's that, as you can see. It's been almost 2 weeks since I've been to the grocery store because of the pandemic, so I had a bag of frozen vegetables that I just threw in at the end of when the pasta was cooking, as well as a couple of zucchinis, and I cut up those and throw those in there too. So it's kind of whatever I had on hand, and it actually turned out really well, and we love pasta in our house. So I also am going to put on some nutritional yeast. This is fortified with B12, so I'll make sure that I get my B12 in for the day. But I'm just gonna heat this up and go at it. All right, so now that I have it all heated up, a little bit of nutritional yeast on top. And I also have some homemade cashew parmesan that I need to make more of.
The way she's approaching us, I disassociate, exfoliate, the renegotiate.
So this is gonna be pretty hard to put in chronometer, but I'm gonna do my best because I did kind of throw everything in for the sauce, but I'll do my best so that you can see where I'm at this point in my day.
Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Open you up like a Pokeball. Open up. Tear you out for a Pokeball. Let your emotion waterfall on me. Open up. Open up. Need to deep breathe, heart and complications. Open up. Need to reread our conversation. Got me contemplation over our situation. Open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN, engaging you's on my agenda. Request my chariot to get ya. The door's OPN. Take that high road and hop in. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM. We should be closer than friends. If you OPN.
All right, finally it's dinner time. So as you can see, I have the quinoa chili. So this is definitely an easy go-to that we always have. I will be having some chips to go with it. These are chia and quinoa chips. Chia is a good source of calcium, and I was running a little low on that, as you can see from my chronometer scale. So I'm gonna have some of those and hopefully to kick that up. And I will also obviously put in my final chronometer numbers once I am done eating today. I may also have dessert. As you can see, I had a few snacks. I had a licorice, and then I also had a couple nuts. So Brazil nuts, we try to have at least one Brazil nut every day. It gives you 100% of your daily value of selenium. And then also it's like just a good source of fats and a few other minerals as well. So that tied me over until I could get into dinner. I also was gonna potentially change out of my robe, but listen, I got cold and it's a blanket that you wear, and this is how I am most weekends anyway, so I just thought I'd keep it real with you. So anyways, I'll probably be back for dessert, but for now, I'm gonna go eat this. Alright, so it's the next morning, and to my surprise, I did not eat dessert last night. I usually have dessert probably every other night. I really like to have something sweet after dinner. I don't know if it's habit or what, but that's just how it usually rolls. But I got carried away. It was like 10:30 by the time I even thought about it, and I just decided to go to bed. I do want to mention that I am not a dietitian and or a health professional, so this is just giving you an idea of what I eat in a day. I love to watch these videos when other people post them, so I just thought this would be fun, especially in the midst of a pandemic, knowing that I haven't gone to the grocery store in a couple weeks, to see what I can pull together from the pantry or what have you in these crazy times. For my dinner, I will link the original recipe in the description box. I did adjust it quite a bit, but you can see obviously what I adjusted it in the video, but I'll put the original recipe down below. And as you can see from my chronometer readings or my final tally of everything, I did okay. It looks like I met 88% of my targets, which includes essentially like my vitamins and minerals and that kind of stuff. So not too bad. Obviously I would love to be at 100% every day, but that's just not reality. So I was pretty low in my calcium in a sense that I was just over 50%, but Today I'll make sure that I get some dark leafy greens into my diet, and I definitely have a Buddha bowl on my mind for lunch or dinner that will definitely make sure that I have some kale or something in that. So anyway, so this is the first question that I usually get when people find out that I'm vegan. What does your breakfast look like? What does your lunch look like? What did you eat for dinner last night? So I just thought this would be fun to pass along to you. And like I said, I love these types of videos, so I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. Please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.